was Keegan Ferrara here on Rocket Shop 105.9. Oh my gosh, I started music up again. But that said, we have Zephrus here in the studio. Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good evening.
Hello. So, Keegan Ferrara, that was the song we just heard, and he was in last week. Really cool guy. We just heard Josh Brooks talking about some great music. This guy, I mean, you guys were listening.
Wow.
Showdown at Sleepy Hollow, I'm still impressed with the layering that he did with this stuff. And I'm really excited because we have what I consider the best of both worlds tonight on the show. We have Josh, who's completely like an independent producer out of his own home, making the music happen. And then now we've got a three-piece of, what would we call it, classically trained instrumentalists that do this jazz fusion funkiness. Is that a good way of describing it, I guess we'll say?
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
For Zephrus? Nice. Yeah. And it's Zephrus, although I want to call it Zephrus or Zephrus. Like, we are Zephrus, we play this song. So, now that I've completely embarrassed myself, welcome aboard, guys. Thank you for the stickers and so on and so forth. And I'm looking at a shiny, new, slightly cracked, not so new album here. No, this is a new release. Zephrus, you guys is this your first album? You guys got together last summer, and this is it. This is the culmination, right?
Right on.
Oh, that's fantastic. This is an 8-track album, and guys can check them out at zephrusband.com. In case you're wondering, for those of you that have terrible inadequacy with spelling, it's Zephrus. That is Zephrus. And it's Corey, Troy, and Scott. Thank you guys for coming in once again.
Thanks for having us. Yep.
I know, Scott, you and I know each other, so I know you play bass.
I do.
I'm trying to remember. If I remember right, Troy is the drummer, and Corey is the guitar player. Works for you?
A+.
Yes, I'm getting better at this. So, because I really want to jump right into the music, so that way for folks that have not gone to your Facebook page, for those that did not take the time and say they were going to the Facebook event, which I'd like to point out I did, because I do all things Facebook, because I am apparently an overgrown teenager. So before we jump into the first song, though, and I'll let you guys take a pick as far as which one you want to do, let's see. Do you have day jobs? Question provided by Zephrus. What do you guys do for the day jobs here?
Well, Corey and I both work at the same independent school known as Belkate.
And feel free to talk into the microphone, too, so everyone else can find out about that. It's all good. No worries.
Belkate is a highly specialized school in Essex for...
But here are these valiant, compassionate men. And then there's Scott, who fixes things.
And then at the end of the day, they have to come to the band room and work with me. And
right. And Scott, what for everybody listening on the radio, on this radio show, it happens to be, what do you do for a day job? Pay the bills kind of thing?
Yeah. I work, I do IT consulting.
Excellent. So you know you're a networking kind of thing.
Yeah.
You would be an excellent hire at, any given employer.
Sure.
Including the one that you're at. Just throwing that out there for those that are not listening. So, that said, I want to jump right into a song. You guys have a particular preference on which one of these 8 wonderful tracks from Zephrus, zephrusband.com, we can listen to?
Well, the first one's nice and short, and it segues right into track 2, so if you want to do them back-to-back, that'd be great.
All right, so just so you know, we're about to go on a 7.5-minute journey with Zephrus. So, pack your bags, folks. Strap yourselves into whatever vehicular mobiles you have. We're listening to some Zephrus Lunar Blue. Is it blue? Or blow? Blue. Lunar Blue, please. Lunar Blue. And Port Starboard.
touch the sun 3 miles out and he was gone.
That's right, folks. Rocket Shop 105.9. We have Zephrus here in the studio. Guys, that was a I guess we'll call it a 2-track gig there. That was Lunar Blue and Port Starboard, the first 2 tracks off your 8-track album. So, guys, this is really well thought out stuff. Where did you record this? Or maybe I should just actually read the liner notes.
We actually recorded at my place. I have a project studio.
Really?
For hire. And
for hire. Throw that in there.
A little place called Own Risk Media.
Nice.
It is in my basement.
But that doesn't matter, though. You know.
But yeah, that's fair.
People are listening to the product that comes out, and it does not matter if it's in a basement. This is fantastic.
So true.
I love the digital age and how we've gone from having to deal with record companies and Pro Tool authorized studios to anything you want, plugins and all, down in the basement, and out comes a wonderful record that I've heard so far. And you guys are definitely holding true to your band style by having marathon songs, as I can see on here. Space and time, apparently, to be particular. So no half-hour songs. I can't give you credit for that. But I like what I'm hearing so far. And I want to reiterate to people that are listening, and I know this is an interview and I'm just doing all the talking, but you guys formed, maybe let's say 14, 16 months ago.
It's
we'll
about
say.
right. Yep.
And how would you describe that moment when you guys all realized, crap, we can all play music together?
Well, I think we kind of knew that we could play music together, but we didn't really know just how deep the rabbit hole was going to go until
we started
probably
writing
around March. Yeah, March of this year when we started writing.
So now, if you started writing in March, and this is the culmination of what I'm hearing right now, I'm curious. Well, what were you doing in between then?
Well, just from 2011 when we first got together. It was supposed to be, first of all, an all-acoustic band.
I see that didn't work out
That
as
did
expected.
not work out,
Right.
which is A-okay, because since then there's been a couple other local bands that have cropped up, which was exactly the vision I wanted for us three, but they're doing it probably, well, maybe not necessarily better, but the vision is the same.
Sure.
So,
So back to the drawing board for something original again? Or?
well, we started writing really like last December, just about a year ago. Scott came in with, I think, the first original song, which ended up on the album.
Right.
And then Troy sort of laid the foundation for the second piece. And then, you get through the holidays, and we took a specific month of March of this year to finish writing enough material for an album. And we came up with everything that's on the album, plus I think 2 sort of outtakes which didn't make it. So there was the album's 45, 46 minutes long. There was more than enough there to do that. And then we said, well, now we have to go out and play it live and see what the feedback is.
Right.
And
That's what